Hey guys, what are you up to this summer? Are you going on vacation? Do you know how many cool places there are to see without leaving the state of Iowa? Hi, my name is Kayla Wiley. I'm an 8-year member of the Bennington Boosters 4-H Club from Blackhawk County, and today I'd like to invite you to join me as we go on Iowa's Alphabet Soup Trip. We will go to a wide variety of places, a place for each letter of the alphabet. So come on, let's go! A is for the Amana colonies. In the 1840s, a group of people settled here from Germany. The settlers were skilled craftsworksmen and scholars who held common religious beliefs. Together, they built 7 small towns consisting of farms, factories, bakeries, schools, and churches. The group split in 1936, but today the Amana colony is one of Iowa's leading visitor attractions. B is for bridges. Most of Iowa's covered bridges were built in the 1800s. They were built covered to help protect the wood floor from being damaged by the wind and the rain. They were also used as a safe place for travelers that were caught in a storm. The most famous bridges are found near Winterset in Madison County. In the early 1990s, they were featured in a famous book titled The Bridges of Madison County, which was later made into a popular movie. C is for Creston. The railroad depot in Creston signifies its railroad heritage. The depot is listed on the National Register of Historical Places. You can also visit the Frank Phillips Visitor Center, which is a restored Phillips 66 gas station from 1931, which was one of the first operating Phillips stations in Iowa. D is for Des Moines. Des Moines is the capital of Iowa, and it is the largest city in the state. Des Moines is also home to the Golden Dome shown here. Some of the largest businesses in Des Moines include hospitals, magazine publishers, and insurance companies. E is for effigy mounds. Almost 3,000 years ago, Native Americans began building mounds made out of earth. Some people think that these mounds were either burial sites or places for special ceremonies. However, no one actually knows the exact use of these. The mounds along the Mississippi River here in Iowa are shaped like birds or bears, shown like this one. F is for Fenelon Place Elevator. This elevator, located in Dubuque, is one of the world's shortest and steepest inclined railways. G is for Grotto of the Redemption. The grotto is a religious structure located in West Bend. This contains rocks and stones from every state. It is also the largest man-made collection of minerals, gems, stones, petrified wood, and fossils than any other place on Earth. H is for 4-H. The birthplace of the 4-H emblem is in Clarion. O.H. Benson was driving through Wright County on school supervision when he came to a country schoolhouse where he found a teacher and her pupils in a clover field searching for 4-leaf clovers. He had been looking for an emblem to represent agricultural clubs, and this is where he got his inspiration. You may visit the 4-H Schoolhouse Museum in Clarion to learn all about 4-H and its emblem and the history of it. And I can't forget to mention this. Being from Blackhawk County, this year was our 100th year of the 4-H County Fair in Blackhawk County. I is for ice cream. Lamar's is home to the Wells Blue Bunny plant, and it makes more ice cream than any other city in the world. Come with me as we stop for a treat at the old-fashioned ice cream parlor. What flavor are you going to have? J is for John Deere. John Deere is the most popular tractor in the state and is built in Waterloo. Take a tour of the tractor plant and see a tractor being built from start to finish. Go green. K is for the Glockenspiel in Pella. This is a Dutch-styled musical clock with 8 animated figures to represent the town's history. This clock is actually only one of 3 in the United States. L is for Living History Farms. This is a working farm and shows visitors the farm life in Iowa from the 1800s, 1900s, and into the future. M is for Meskwaki. The Meskwakis are Native Americans, often known to outsiders as the Fox Tribe. Each year, the Meskwakis hold a powwow on the only Indian settlement in Iowa located near Tama. This used to be a more social and religious gathering, but today it's a social gathering more than a religious one, but they perform dances in full dress regalia that have been handed down from generation to generation. N is for Newton. Newton is home to the world-class auto racing at the Iowa Speedway. It is America's place to race. They have a 7/8 oval track designed by former NASCAR champion Rusty Wallace. Here you can enjoy both NASCAR and IndyCar racing series. You can also view a movie at Central Iowa's only drive-in theater. O is for Old Capitol. This building was built in 1842 to the young state of Iowa before it moved to Des Moines in 1857 to be more centrally located in the state. The Old Capitol is a National Historic Landmark in Iowa City. P is for President Herbert Hoover. He was the 31st President of the United States. His birthplace is in West Branch, where you can visit the presidential home and library. Q is for Quaker Oats. Located in Cedar Rapids, and depending on the direction of the wind, you can smell Quaker Oats for many, many miles. Making snacks and cereal is what they like to do. R is for rivers. Iowa is bordered by two of the world's largest rivers, the Mississippi River to the east and the Missouri River to the west. These rivers help carry large loads of grain, coal, and other products to places around the world. S is for the State Fair. The Iowa State Fair is the largest event held in Iowa. It is also one of the largest farm and industry shows in the country. People come to the State Fair to watch livestock shows, cheer at talent competitions, see the butter cow, and eat anything that can come on a stick. T is for Terrace Hill. Terrace Hill is a well-preserved Victorian mansion that has been home to Iowa's governors since 1971. U is for universities. Iowa has many good universities and colleges. Iowa takes pride in its educational system. The University of Iowa was the first school of higher learning, and it is known for its medical programs and is located in Iowa City. Iowa State University is located in Ames, and this is where the first electronic digital computer was invented. Iowa State is known for its agricultural and engineering programs, and UNI is located in Cedar Rapids, and they are known for their College of Education. V is for Vale. A vale is a small valley. In 1864, a small brown church was built on the spot in Nashua that inspired the hymn, "The Church in the Wildwood." In the song, the church is known as the Little Brown Church in the Vale. W is for Grant Wood. Grant Wood is one of America's most famous artists. His painting of a farmer and his daughter in front of a home is one of the most popular paintings in the world. The painting was done in front of a home located in Eldon, Iowa. X is for the letter found in Sioux City, where a monument stands tall. The Sergeant Charles Floyd Monument in Sioux City is the first historic landmark to be on the National Historic Landmark Registry of the U.S. government. This 100-foot-tall monument marks the burial spot of the only death to occur in the Lewis and Clark expedition. Y is for Yellow River State Forest. This is located in Alameda County. Excuse me. This forest is popular for year-round recreation. It is a rare wooded area in a state that is covered mostly by treeless prairie. Its 25 miles of marked trails are popular for both hikers and horseback riders. Z is for Zebulon Pike. While he was exploring the Mississippi, he came to a spot known today as Pike's Peak and recommended it to be a place for an American fort. Iowa claims the original Pike's Peak because this one was named before the famous one in Colorado was even discovered. So now that we've traveled around the state, don't you think that was fun? I hope that you have enjoyed this and you consider taking your own Iowa Alphabet Soup trip sometime soon. I obtained my information from various town and county visitor bureaus, Travel Iowa magazine, and numerous library books. Are there any questions? Yes. The question is, have I been to all the letters of the alphabet? Sadly, I have not. I have counted. I've been to about 10 of these. And after doing much research over these, I have made a list of many more that I want to see. Yes. Oh, the letter I would use to represent my town. I'm from a small town north of Waterloo called Denver, so it would represent D. It's a very personable place. I highly recommend anybody going there. Everyone's really, really nice. So, any other questions? Yes. The question was, how did I decide to do this topic? I had a book called H is for Hawkeye, and I was actually reading it to some kids that I was babysitting. And it kind of made me realize that there were a lot of places I had never even heard of. And I've actually traveled to Europe. I've been a lot of places. But I thought it was very sad for me that I haven't even been to some of these places in my own state, much less traveling all over the world. So I thought I would inspire others to travel around the state of Iowa. Are there any other questions? Yes. The question is, where did I get my large Iowa map? This is a map I ordered from the Iowa Department of Transportation. Are there any other questions? Yes. Yes. The question was, did I have difficulty picking some letters for certain places over others? Some places, I know I had actually 2 or 3 places picked out for V, and I just decided to go with what I could find the most information over for each one, and that's how I kind of came about the ones that I have now. Are there any other questions? If not, that concludes my presentation. Thank you.